The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks. If I can see you are this fine the sanctuary and I await your contribution.
Time is credit, Tenno, so we'll forego the usual formalities. We have a dire problem, you see, concerning the Mycona people. Have you heard of them? I see you. Well, they are quite resourceful, unusual, really. The Mycona earn a living by harvesting the biological products of the infested. A dangerous trade, and we Perrin have always given them fair value for their goods. But I've received disturbing news. That cleric of greed, Nef Anyo, has raided their colony, making off with more than just the resources they depend on. It seems he took, well, here, look at this.
The dark-eyed man smashed our colony gates and kidnapped us. Locked us in here. But I don't care. It's Mom and Dad I'm worried about. Without the gates, the mumblers will be coming. They'll get sick, they'll start to mumble too. That can't happen. Papa says I'm blessed, so maybe I should pray? I'll pray for the Tenno to come. I'll pray for the Tenno to save my family.
That's Niwa. She was taken along with several more Myconian children. Those who remain are under siege from the infestation. Before we can rescue Niwa and the other captives, we must first restore the Myconians' defenses. Our financial strength is useless against the mindless horde. We need Tenno muscle. Will you help Niwa's people? Such generosity! I knew the Myconians could rely on you, Tenno.
Tenno, I trust Ergo Glast, but a colony that survives amid the infestation? It seems impossible.
In his gluttony, Mr. Anyo took more than Mycona's most promising youth. He left the colony defenseless. 3 gateways lead into the colony. They all need to be shut. For generations, the Myconians have kept these creatures at bay using something they call the Triuna. A powerful force and an ancestral secret. It pacifies Infest, making life amongst the Scourge somehow possible. Without it, their way of life is threatened.
freak took my daughter. Will you find her? Ergo wasn't lying. He brought the Tenno.
See those infested tumors? Growing with malignancy. It's grieved among the corpus when I was there. The Myconians can't close the gates until these growths are destroyed. The colonists are going to force the security gate closed. Don't let the infested get to them. Don't let greed win. One door has been closed. 2 remain. Carry on. When that gluttonous freak, Mr. Anyo, attacked this colony, he went straight for the Triuna. He left these people defenseless. And for what? Profit? Typical Corpus mindset. Here's the second security gate. Destroy the infestation so the colonists can force it closed. Ah, that's it. Now make sure the Myconians can finish the job and close the gate.
Let's clear this out so our children have a
Progress. Only one more to go. These people are survivors. Over generations they've adapted, learning to live among the infestation. To earn a living as all should have the right to do, never asking for charity, like the Baron sequence. They were Corpus once, but they too sought a future free from the corruption of boundless greed. If only Mr. Anyo shared this vision. You know what to do. Take out the growths. Here come the colonists. Make sure they can finish their job. colony is sealed, but it's still crawling with infested. Clear them out so the Myconians can have their home back. The Myconians are safe, but only for the moment. Get back to your ship, and I'll explain.
The Tenno came. They actually came.
Another job well executed.
You fought with a generous spirit, Tenno, but now we must work to free the Myconians and return the Triuna. The sequence offered to pay Anyo an exorbitant ransom, but he laughed it off. He doesn't need the money. So, we have no choice but to exploit Anyo's weakness. His love of gambling. Our only chance of freeing these people is to challenge Anyo and his brokers in the Index.
Slow down, Glast. My Tenno have already offered immense help, and now you want them to enter the Index? This is dangerous work.
Fair, but the Myconians aren't asking for charity. Their ancestral understanding of the infestation comes from an old war relic. A relic that I know will be of extreme interest to you. Return the Triuna and the relic will be yours. A fair compensation for the risk. To beat Mr. Anyu at his own game, we must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul index.
Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware, only collected enemies will drop it. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. Enough reactant to open your relic.
For the Lotus. That was a close one.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon. Your relic is opened. Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to get out of here.
enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. You are going to need more reactant, not to open that relic. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery. collected enough reactants to open your relic.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
To beat Mr. Anyo at his own game, we must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul index.
Who rules the index? Find out when the bell rings.
By the void, ergo Glast. I thought you hated my index.
Yes, well, since you've refused our generous offer for their return, we've come to play the odds and win back the souls you stole. Tell me, are you feeling lucky?
Luck.
Points in the open!
Annual Corp is working its way out of debt!
Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Restrained enthusiasm for that capitalization. Index points up for grabs! Annual Corp is working its way out of debt! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! It's a hostile market for Annual Corp. Brokers, trading is complete.
Congratulations, Deno. Just remember, on the index, nothing stays up forever.
Excited mood. The index begins soon.
You never were much of a gambler. Haven't you risked enough already?
If you're referring to all the titles and assets you failed to steal after my resignation, I've never been richer. I've gained a soul and seen the truth of wealth. Anyo, the rising tides of prosperity ought to raise all who brave the ocean.
Careful, Glast. You might drown.
Bad day for Annual and his investors. Points in the open. Sark, strength is out authoritative. Index points up for grabs. Annual Corp is working its way out of debt. Broker down. Broker down. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. Annual Corp is working its way out of debt. All eyes on that market upset. And there's the bell.
doesn't look like the Void was on your side today, Glast.
To beat Mr. Anyo at his own game, we must first show him that we are worthy competitors. Only then will he let us enter the upper echelons of this foul index.
Excited mood! The index begins soon!
By the Void, ergo Glast! I thought you hated my index.
Yes, well, since you've refused our generous offer for their return, we've come to play the odds and win back the souls you stole. Tell me, are you feeling lucky?
Luck.
Capitalization! Points in the open! Capitalization's trending up! Broker down! Index points up for grabs! Watch this broker with a bucket load of index points! Will they make it to the ball? The Tenno are swimming up the index! Index points up for grabs! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Brokers, trading is complete! Market upset! Tenno win! Sark hides from boss! Capitalists, are you ready for the index?
You never were much of a gambler. Haven't you risked enough already?
If you're referring to all the titles and assets you failed to steal after my resignation, I've never been richer. I've gained a soul and seen the truth of wealth. I'm you. The rising tides of prosperity ought to raise all who brave the ocean.
Careful, Glast. You might drown.
Carnage! Bullets everywhere! Wonderful! Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Death taking big hits on the index! Broker down! Broker down! Brokers! Trading is complete! Tenno Real in the win! Investors nervous. Brokers in position. The bell about to ring. This is the index!
We want our prisoners back. Wager them before this gets expensive for you.
Fine, I'll throw in one of the prisoners. He's not the one I was looking for anyway. But the girl, she stays with me.
Restrain enthusiasm for that capitalization. Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
Brokers, you need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
Broker down. What a transaction! Eyes on broker with many points. Risky move. Tenno rally on the index. Dramatic. Broker down. Broker down. Capitalization. And there's the bell.
Interesting performance, Glast. But do your brokers have the credits to keep going?
Glast, why is Neff so interested in Niwa? What are you not telling us?
I can only assume Anyo is trying to bait us back to the index. Thankfully, his gambling is a compulsion. We must win her back for the Myconians.
I see.
I'm willing to bet one or two of these useless children if it means a chance to bankrupt your bleeding heart parent sequence. All those executives will surely come crawling back to me. Fodder for the Index.
This is the Index. I'm Cephalon Sark, your unbiased host. And the brokers start trading bullets. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Index points up for grabs. Shocking turn of events. Appropriate expression. Holding lots of points is dangerous and thrilling. Restrain enthusiasm for that capitalization. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. Index points up for grabs. Seth taking big hits on the Index. Trading over.
Congratulations, Tenno. Just remember, on the Index, nothing stays up forever.
Who rules the Index? Find out when the bell rings. The bell. Start killing, fishies! Brokers. Broker down! Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
Come on, brokers. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Broker down! Watch this broker with a bucket load of Index points! Will they make it to the ball? Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Not a good day on the Index for Neff and his brokers. Points in the open! begins soon. And the brokers are off. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Index points up for grabs! Capitalization's trending up!
Investors, welcome to the index. Precious credits.
Tenno Rally drives annual court confidence down, down, down. Points in the open. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! All eyes on that market upset. More points in the vault. Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! What a transaction! And there's the bell!
Oh, by the void! You got me right in the pocketbook, Tenno. Keep doing that, and I'm going to have to ask Fraud Beck for a loan.
The dark-eyed man came today. He tapped the bars and said soon we'd be put to work. Fine, I screamed at him. Only if you tell us what's going on. Are my parents safe? He just laughed at me and said something about the void. I wonder what the mumblers would do to his face.
I can feel the void in these brokers. They're full of fight. Oh, by all means, Glast, keep the credits rolling. Fortune is like the seasons. It always changes. Well, for you, that is. I can feel the void in these brokers. They're full of fight. Oh, by all means, Glast, keep the credits rolling. Fortune is like the seasons. It always changes. Well, for you, that is. All right, my loyal brokers. These fools wish to be parted with their credits. Let's see if we can't give them what they deserve. By the void, ring the bell.
capitalists. Are you ready for the index? An eruption of chaos on the trading floor. Broker down.
What was that? This is highly irregular. The odds of that occurring by accident are astronomical. This was an act of sabotage.
Broker down. Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! Capitalization! All eyes on that market upset! It's a hostile market for Annual Corp!
Congratulations, Dano. Just remember, on the index, nothing stays up forever.
Investors, ready your brokers. The index is about to open. The index opens for capitalization. Index points up for grabs. Capitalization. Broker down. Eyes on broker with many points. Risky move. That broker wants a bonus! Broker down! Broker down! The 10-0 score! Investors getting jittery! Points in the open! That's brokers in the red! Points in the open!
Brokers, you need to turn this around. Your livelihood and life depend on it.
And the index closes! 10-0 real in the win! Excited mood! The index begins soon! The bell! Start killing, fishes! Brokers! Points in the open! index points up for grabs. Annual course is working its way out of debt. Broker down. The index is up. Them taking big hits on the index. Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Trading.
Glast, in light of their recent performance, we have decided to relist your brokers. You may now compete openly on the index. You're in the big leagues now, little man. May the void keep you from ruin.
Who rules the index? Find out when the bell rings.
Fight hard and win, but not by so much as to make the mark nervous. If Arno loses by a wide margin, his gambler's instincts will make him walk away, and we'll have failed the Myconians, failed Niwa. Keep your victory within this margin.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. That broker's carrying a lot of points. This is a risky transaction. What a transaction! Investors are eyeing those dropped points. All eyes on that market upset. Points in the open! That broker's carrying a lot of points! This is a risky transaction. Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Trading over!
So be it. The void giveth, and the void taketh away.
Excited mood! The index begins soon!
This is it, Anyo. If we win this one, we're fighting for the return of Niwa in the next round. That, or we will walk away with your credits.
You're in no position to dictate terms. You forget, this is my index.
Did you hear that, Tenno? Mr. Anyo is afraid he'll lose.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points. Index points up for grabs!
You need to almost lose, not almost win. Aim to beat their score by a narrow margin. He was counting on you.
Broker down! And the index closes!
So be it. The void giveth, and the void taketh away.
This is the index. I'm Cephalon Sark, your unbiased host.
Mr. Anyo, are you afraid the void is no longer on your side?
Blasphemy! I am an instrument of the void's will. From the void flows fortune to those worthy.
Then prove you are worthy, Anyo. Up your ante, Niwa and the Triuna.
Index points up for grabs! Best brokers in the red! Broker down! Points in the open! Points in the open! And the index closes!
The void has spoken to me, Glast. I'll give you the chance you want, but it will cost you dearly. I will wager these pitiful colonists and their totem, but you must put in kind. If I lose, they're yours. But should I win, Glast, your corpus titles, holdings, land, all will be mine. So, what do you say?
I'm in.
Papa said I was born special. Niwa, he said, You're not just our child. You're the Triuna, our protector. I guess no one asks to be the Triuna. It was just my turn. But without me, the Mumblers will take all of our families. They'll be mushed together like smudged ink. Lost forever. I have to get out of here. I have to get home.
Niwa is the Triuna. That's why Neff's so interested in her. Suddenly, this all makes sense. The Myconians had concealed her abilities to protect her. But why give a child such a burden?
My dear Glast, why are you so eager to tempt ruin for a little girl? You'll soon see how the void favors my fortune above yours.
Wealth has no purpose until turned against suffering. I'd wager more if I had it.
Your winning streak stops here. The index is mine, after all.
Capitalists, are you ready for the index? And the brokers start trading bullets. Investors are eyeing those dropped points.
What is this? What's going on? Anyo, swear on the void that you're not cheating.
My dear Glast, I assure you I have no idea what you're talking about.
Keep fighting, Tenno. I'm investigating the source of these anomalies.
Broker down! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! And the index closes!
Glast, it looks like your crack team of brokers just cracked under pressure. Now I'm in the black, and you're facing financial ruin. A deserving end for your contempt of the corpus way of life. They made you what you are. You deserve bankruptcy.
You are here to steal the control codes to Neff Anyo's traps. Only then can he be defeated in the Index.
Tenno, I need not remind you there is little margin for error. The fraudster cannot know we have gained the upper hand.
Alarms have been triggered. You need to retrieve that data before the data destruction is complete. This isn't a code, it's something else. A recording from Niwa. Tenno, continue with your mission while I decrypt this message. You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code. This is it. We have the code.
You have executed the plan beautifully. Get ready for your next battle on the Index. The outcome promises to be much different.
You've reached a vault. Find the console and retrieve the security code. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
How much longer can I go on for? The passing will come in a few years with no one to take the Triuna from me. I'll just be gone, surrounded by rusting robots, and the Triuna will be lost forever.
Ergo, what is this passing? What do you know about the Triuna?
Triuna is the Myconian's chosen one. It passes from one to the next in a simple ceremony. A pinprick on the finger is all it is.
A disease.
Yes, likely. The Myconians may be carriers with ancestral resistance to the infestation. Or they are merely keepers of the flame, perpetuating a weaker strain through this ritual.
The infested fear hybrids.
They do, and so the Myconians harvest them without violence. That is their way of life. Eventually, the Triuna succumbs to the burden, and so they must pass it on, and on, lighting a new torch before the other fades away.
Fades? You mean dies? We could cure her before that happened.
Of what? An extraordinary gift? No Triuna would ever want to lose that. They live in honor, to serve their people, for the greater good.
But they're only children.
It's over, Glast. I have everything I want. Niwa is mine, and the sequence's president is in ruin. You have nothing to wager that interests me.
The Myconians do. An old war relic will be our wager. In a way, a product of the void. Something you might have more than passing interest for. Am I right?
Don't kid yourself. What? It's disgusting. It's beautiful. Those colonists would wager this? Don't those idiots realize how much this is worth?
All or nothing. Held in escrow. Are you in, Neff?
Yes. By the void, I'm in.
Capitalists, are you ready for the index?
I've grown tired of this, brokers. Dish out your humiliation so I may retire to counting my riches.
Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Points in the open! Not...
Wait, what is this? Play fair, you metal wretches!
Bad day for Annual and his investors.
Come on, broker. How long are you going to let them do this to you?
Index points up for grabs! Investors are eyeing those dropped points! Eyes on broker with many points! Risky move! Restrained enthusiasm for that capitalization. And there's the bell! Tenno Real in the win! Investors, ready your brokers! The index is about to open!
Brokers? How are they winning? By the void, this is my index! This shouldn't be possible!
Don't you recognize the free market in action, Mr. Anyo? Allow my brokers to teach you how it's supposed to work.
Points in the open! Index points up for grabs! Points in the bank mean credits in the pocket!
Brokers? What's going on? Are you trying to get fired?
Broker down! Broker down! Carnage! Points everywhere! Wonderful! Eyes on broker with many points! Risky move! Shocking turn of events! Appropriate expression! Annual Corp is working its way out of debt! And the index closes!
Congratulations, Tenno. Just remember, on the index, nothing stays up forever.
Excited mood! The index begins soon!
Glast, what have you done?
I guess the odds aren't in your favor today, Nev.
Points in the open! Shares soar on that brutal capitalization! Points in the open! Tough break for Tenno! Investors upset! Points in the open! Points
loser can win a coin toss now and then. Now, let's say we do a rematch. I'll throw in some of your old holdings in Eris.
I think we'll cash in now, Mr. Anyo. Don't want to push our luck too far.
What? No, wait just a moment. I have an exciting wager for you. Ore discoveries in the outer sectors. And to up the ante, a new squadron of bursars, hot off the assembly line. What do you say? Are you in? Hello? Answer me!
Lotus, you may now return the child to her people.
She could be cured. Why return her? So she lives a shortened life surrounded by monsters?
Surrounded by family. Her people who honor her. Are you really going to impose your own values on these people you don't understand?
She only thinks this is what she wants. What you call tradition, others call indoctrination. If she comes to the relay and is cured, she'll be free to return to her people if that's her choice.
And the Myconians? Without the passing, their way of life will end forever. Their skills, their traditions, wiped out by a powerful outsider.
They'd have to adapt, yes. We'd do our best to protect them, as we do for all that suffer. Tenno, you've lived through similar obligations. What would you choose for Niwa?
I've returned to my people, but I've decided I will be the last Triuna. I want a future where all of the children can be happy. A new tradition. Papa is so proud of me. The last Triuna and greatest of all. The one that changed Myconians forever.
You pay me in red.
We are each one viewpoint within the myriad that comprises the Unum.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
The Grenier have no honor.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Target located. Bring them in. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno. Change of plans. Ignore your original objective. Leave nothing alive.
There it is, right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require. You impress me, Hunter. This specimen will be studied for integration into Sanctuary. Thank you.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Let's go!
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
And tonight, we're truly here.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
The Grenier deteriorate over time. Is that what makes them violent?
Tenno, I am detecting a synthesis target. Use the synthesis scanner to track the creature.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There it is, ripe for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require. Your hunt is finished. Pay me a visit to receive your reward.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks, if they could. Tenno, show me your dead. What a pity this creature will forever be unaware of its contribution to the sanctuary. This is how I can help you. Help the sanctuary. Knowledge must be earned, Tenno.